You have to believe in yourself. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is noise before defeat. If your friend is friends with you enemy, it means that you should not hang out with this friend. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need fear the result of 100 battles. Disorder came from order. Fear came from courage. Weakness came from strength. To win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. If his forces are united, separate them. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like a fire and be still as the mountain. You can trust a man who has nothing to lose. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Know yourself and you will win all battles. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will be weak everywhere. Be where your enemy is not. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. There are not more than 5 musical notes, yet the combinations of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy, so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. A leader leads by example, not by force. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. Wheels of justice grind slow, but grind fine. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy, and is not moved by him. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. If you ignore both, your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Rouse him and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself, so as to find out his vulnerable spots. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. Regard your soldiers as your children, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys. Look on them as your own beloved sons. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight. When it is attacked, an enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison. Beware of the fly that sat on a dead snake. Be extremely subtle even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious even to the point of soundlessness, thereby you can be the director of the opponent's fate. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy. Without ever fighting, great results can be achieved. With small forces, the captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. Never trust a friend who is silent about your flaws. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When set, make them move. Move not unless you see an advantage. Use not your troops unless there is something to be gained. Fight not unless the position is critical.